Why you're never satisfied. Schopenhauer's answer: reflect on the thing that you really, really wanted. Maybe it was a job, a relationship, a number along the scale. Perhaps it was a trip, a phone. Maybe it was a sense of having gotten caught up in life. You worked for it, you waited for it, and then you got it, lads. For perhaps 2 days, 3 if you were lucky, it was real. It was as if something, then it happened, it became your life. No one mentions that bit. The strange Tuesday morning when you wake up in the place you'd always dreamed of and feel like you feel every other day. Slightly hungry, vaguely annoyed at your cell phone. It was as if it never happened at all. I once believed that I had something wrong with me. It's another case of a man who died in 1860, having the full explanation. And it isn't a compliment to us. His name was Arthur Schopenhauer. This feeling is so strong that it led him to be extremely candid in describing the nature of human suffering and the only thing we can do about it, or not. He conceived this plan, which he dubbed the will. Not willpower, not ambition, something older and much more uncivilized than either. The will is a blind energy which animates all living things. There is no place to go. No finish line. No time that it peers around and says, okay, we're okay, you can go to bed now. It just wants, endlessly, the air flow in lungs, which is a thing they want to have, not so much because it's meaningful as because it's what lungs do. And this is the part that should cause you some concern. Once again, desiring the willfully. You believe yourself to be someone that desires things. Schopenhauer says no. You are desire that learn to walk around, to make coffee, and to tell yourself a story about who you are. The wanting isn't something you experience. The wanting is you. That promotion that you are going for right now. The will. Who or what is your relationship with that you are trying to fix, or find, or get rid of? The will. That sense that your life is a little less than it should be. All will, all the time. But what does happen if you have what you want? Schopenhauer's image for this was a pendulum. On one side, there is pain. Real pain, motivating pain, get off the couch pain. You wish something that you do not own. It gnaws at you, keeps you up, makes you move. That's the will trying to make the pendulum go back, putting tension on it. After that you have the thing, the pendulum swings and comes across to the other side. Not happiness, it's boredom. A particular degree of flatness with a hole. Dreadful emptiness, no suffering, the hunger was gone. As if someone turned off the volume in your life. In this way, the will creates a new desire. The pendulum is refilled. You're back on the move, and you know, it will be different this time. Let's look at the science behind this, because this is no mere philosophizing, but a fact as verified by neuroscience 200 years later. They refer to it as hedonic adaptation. Your brain is like the thermostat on your heating system, which protects a happy level of temperature, and it protects a happy level of happiness. Over several studies, it has been shown that in the course of the next year or two, both winners and losers of the lottery relapse to their starting point emotionally. In terms of level of depression, everything was upside down. The feeling didn't. That was something Schopenhauer discovered in a cold room on his own before all that research. Now I know you're thinking, so nothing matters. So embrace the void and get on with your life. This isn't as concise an answer as his. The will can be suspended, he said. Not conquered, interrupted. There are certain times in human life when the machine turns silent and there's something else that comes through. The first is art, not in an arrogant manner. In the part of me that goes awry there when the song hits me at the wrong time, when the part of me that's always telling myself to stop, to take a breath, to think about the other person's perspective, to silence. In that moment, you're not a desire-mowing machine, you're simply here. For Schopenhauer, these times were closest to true peace for humanity. The second is a compassionate attitude, not sympathy, compassion. The time when somebody else's pain is yours. You and another person only temporarily lose contact with each other. When you no longer calculate the position of the will, it goes quiet. The third is the most potent, just wanting less. Not denying oneself warm fuzzies. But when the craving arises to see it clearly, like it's doing its thing, don't treat it as a command you have to obey. Here's an idea for the next 24 hours. The next time you notice a strong urge to check the phone, to purchase something, to seek reassurance from someone, delay it and see what happens. Simply sit there for 60 seconds. Don't fight it. Don't judge it. Just watch it. Notice that it has a shape, a beginning, if you wait, an end. The 60-second silence is not a cure. It is the first hole in the machine, however. Being driven by the will and just watching a quiet distance away. The distance is all that. Thus, when you reach some goal you've worked for and feel a sense of deflation setting in. The oh, is this it? Sensation that comes like an unwanted weather person. Remember the pendulum. It is not failure that you feel. It's not ingratitude. This does not mean to say that you made a mistake choosing. It's well, that moves the finish line. That's all it can do. Now it can be seen moving. And seeing the mechanism clearly, without flinching, is the only kind of freedom Schopenhauer believed was real. Not getting everything you want, not wanting nothing, just wanting consciously, with open eyes. For once, next time, why Schopenhauer believed romantic love is the will's most elegant and most brutal trick. Why the person you feel most drawn to might be the least free choice you ever make.